All right, we are live. And I'm working on getting us up on Instagram. So I'm up on 3 out of the 4. Good evening, everybody. We are going to be doing a 5-box pick your team baseball break. And still got a little bit of time before we officially start opening stuff. I do want to put out there for attention some of the things that we have available for sale. I also want to try to see if we can get the Instagram working on here. So on that note, just bear with me. All right. A lot of interesting football went on today, so that was fun to watch. I actually got to sit down a little bit, watch some Red Zone, enjoy a few of the games amidst all the running around that we normally do. So that was cool. Let's see. All right, so LinkedIn is taken care of. So basically, if you look at if you're in the Drip app and you look at what we got here, hey, what's up? All the remaining teams for this break showing up on the screen here. The boxes are in the picture. So you got a Topps Update Jumbo, a Topps Chrome Sapphire, a Topps Chrome Ben Baller, and 2 boxes of Mosaic Choice. All these are 2021 boxes. And then you have teams, the Braves, the Orioles, the White Sox, the Nationals, the Reds, the Astros, the Royals, the Angels, the Dodgers, the Marlins, the Brewers, the Phillies, the Pirates, the Padres, the Giants, the Cardinals, and the Rays still left. Oh, I had to add one product here, didn't I? Let's see if I can squeeze that in. Add product. We did get the regular Hobby Pop Century medal. So I'm going to put those boxes in inventory here as well. I'm not putting everything in here for good reason. We're doing a big show, and there's just a lot to get ready. I'm going to be heading to Tampa this weekend, but that trip starts for me on Wednesday. So again, if you're on Drip right now, you can check out some things we have for rip and ships after the break and for teams still remaining in this break right now. So I got, one box of 2021 Leaf Pop Century Metal Hobby. Rec sale. $9. 15 in stock, but I'll put 10 just in case. So how many? It says I'm live on Instagram, but the video won't load. Okay. I think that's better than we were doing last time then. All right, let me see what I can do here. So I'm going to stop the broadcast on Instagram, finish it, create a new one, and then I'm going to flip-flop the stream keys, and I'm going to see if that works any better. So Settings, simulcasting, delete, add key, and let's see if that works. I'll just flip-flop the stick. It says I'm live on Yellow Duck. Failed to restart the Instagram. Oh, well, we'll figure that out at some point. I don't know. I follow the directions because they're a little different. But it's saying we're not live on Instagram. Although the program says we're live, but the drip stream does not. Can anybody check on my Instagram? All right, so let's go over some of the stuff that we got here. It's not on Instagram. All right, well, I tried. The heck did I just do? I guess I put Topps Chrome up for, it's already on sale. Let's see. Very cool. Thank you. All right. So some of the things I have easily accessible to me right now include, I do have packs of 2021 WWE Slam Attacks Chrome. They're going for $888. This was a European release. So not easy to get a hold of in the States. There's some nice stuff in these boxes. If I clear what I have out, I might be able to get some more even of these. Although Lord knows how long it'll take for them to get here, almost to Christmas time. 2021 Onyx Vintage Baseball Extended Series. $44.95 a box. All right, maybe we can do a little special on those after the break. But the key thing that we're looking for here is getting this break up and ready to go. There's a lot of teams left. All right. I know it takes a long time to establish oneself on a new platform. I'm willing to put in the work to do it. So right now what I've done is I took a break that pretty much got half filled with those who regularly break with me on Facebook. And I pushed it over to here 2 days ago to see what we could do. I mean, worst case scenario, I eat a lot of teams and maybe I'll have some cool stuff to bring with me along with all the other stuff I have going to Tampa for Collectors Con. That's if you're in anywhere remotely close to Tampa. This is going to be a big show. All right. They did their first show. They did very, very good attendance. They will have American League Rookie of the Year, Randy Arozarena, signing, as well as a couple like I guess Dragon Ball Z and anime type voices. So if you're even remotely close to that, definitely worth the drive. I mean, I'm driving 2 days in order to go there. So of course I got a bit vested in it, but this is what we're breaking here. For those of you watching on a mobile device on Drip, if you tilt it sideways, you'll get a little bit of a wider screen action. But otherwise, I think we've done a few dry runs here, and we'll get the cards in this little spot too if we have to. So Topps Chrome, Ben Baller, because Ben Baller did the cards. At least that's what the box says. Again, autographs tough to come by, but there's definitely some good inserts to hunt for in these boxes. as well as plenty of color, as with any nice shiny product. Guaranteed autos this year in Topps Chrome Sapphire. So that's another box that we will be breaking. This is the kind of box where even a base star or base rookie card can do you well. We got 2 boxes of Mosaic Choice. So there's 2 autographs and a number of exclusive parallels in these boxes. All right, so not as many cards as the hobby, only 8 in each box, but it's all killer, no filler. 2 autos and a bunch of nice parallels. And we always design our breaks so that everybody gets something. You're paying for a spot, all right, relative in comparison to what it can get compared to other teams. But no matter what, you're not going to go home with nothing. So that's where this bad boy comes in. 1 autograph, 2 relics, and some box toppers on the inside with 2 silver packs. And I believe there's one with some sort of 70th anniversary design also in the mix here. And on top of that, I mean, what we got? 46 cards per pack. Man, they just chipping away little by little. So 460 cards. 460 cards. There's 30 teams. This box alone, all right, should get everybody at least 5 cards, even if it's not a common team. Because we haven't done a full-size break here before, I'm going to just real brief go over a couple of things that would normally happen on occasion when we're doing a break. And one is, what if you get a hit that's a multiplayer card? Well, as of right now, what we do is in the Facebook group that I have a third-party video runner take care of the video in the Facebook group, and it's randomized by the team in the order. If there's 3 players on a card and somebody's got 2 of the teams on the card, it still goes to random. They just have the best odds. Let's face it, let's say it was like a really big rookie for like the Angel. Like say it was Joe Adell, and then the other 2 guys were Aquila and I don't know who, right? Why if somebody has the 2 cheaper teams and Joe Adell's the big guy, why should the other person be eliminated from having a shot at it? They got a 1 in 3 shot, but they'll still have a shot at it. So everybody, gets a fair chance. Now that goes for any hits or any cards numbered 50 or less. All right. We haven't had it happen with any super short prints because usually super short prints are solo cards. But if it's a higher serial number or anything else, then there's another thing that we do, and we start from the top left corner of the card, depending on how many players there are, and we work our way across and down. If there are multiples of the same exact card, all right, so not inclusive of parallels, but the same exact card, then the next card, it would pass on to the next team. So let's say, for example, there's a card in here that has Shohei Ohtani and Yu Darvish on the card. All right. If it were the Father's Day parallel numbered to 50, if it was just the base card and we end up with doubles of it, then one person or one team, the Angels would get it first because Shohei's first on the card, and the Rangers would get it second. There's a lot of other things that have popped up before. Usually it's memorabilia that gives us the surprises. But after 7.5 years of doing this, we got our system in place, and we just kind of go by how we've always done things. If there's ever any question, feel free to ask it. All right. All right. So I think we got that covered. So yeah, real quick, I'll go over the remaining teams. We're going to do roll call, and then we're going to get started. Now, my thing is I always leave the teams open until we show the first hit. And just to make it fun, if the first hit is for a team that's not been picked yet, I usually kind of give that away. We have lots of teams left, so I think the odds are probably about 50-50 whether it's gonna be a hit or a miss. A miss is what I call a hit for a team that's not been purchased in the break. So, do I normally let breaks go this light? No, but I do want some content here for Drip, especially we're heading into a big show where I might do some, live streaming from there too. But I want you to see what a normal markdown break looks like. All right. We did a little 2-boxer that we had put it on Facebook. It was a random division break. We pretty much had it full. We brought it up to Drip just so you can see like a sample size break. All right. This isn't like the little mini thing that you get at Halloween. This is the full-size candy bar you buy at the store. And if we get a big hit, hopefully it's a king-size one. Matter of fact, I went to Walmart the other day to do some holiday shopping. And my Walmart, for a long time, didn't have any cards. Now it looks like they have a little bit coming in. They don't stay on the shelf long usually, but they did have I'm a sucker after last year's. I like the holiday mega boxes. All right. So I was going to open myself one of these guys. But I'm kind of in the spirit of giving right now. And since I still have half the teams to sell, I guess in theory, I still have good odds of getting some stuff out of it. How's about this? I'm going to add this into the break. Does anybody have any objections? This isn't going to bring you down, right? So we're going to throw in a Topps Holiday Mega Box into this break. And so technically it's a 6-boxer, but just also trying to give you an idea of some occasional spontaneity that I have. So sometimes I just do stuff like that. And I thought it would be nice to start off with one. So there you go. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. So let's do this. 5-box plus 1. Pick your team baseball mixer. The Atlanta Braves are $64.99. Key rookie to look out for is Christian Pache. 5-box pick your team mixer. Orioles, $84.99. Ryan Mountcastle is your key rookie to look out for the Orioles. White Sox are $99.99. All right, I like to give you a little idea of what you're chasing after when we're talking about teams. White Sox, you're looking for Andrew Vaughn and Nick Madrigal. Nationals, $34.99. Here, let's face it, Luis Garcia is the rookie you're looking for. He's not too high up on my list. But if you can pull some nice Soto stuff out too. So that's probably more the target for the Nationals. Next, we got the Reds at $59.99. National League Rookie of the Year, Jonathan India. Astros are $34.99. Not too heavy on the rookies, but Astros with a lot of star players still on the 2021 checklist. So especially if you're a Houston Astro collector, picking up stuff out of Ben Baller and Sapphire could be fun. Royals, $34.99. Brady Singer, Chris Bubick, a couple pitchers. Your main rookies to chase in that. But I do believe Bobby Witt is a piece of the Mosaic checklist. So you could sneak something in there. Next, you got the Dodgers at $39.99. Keibert Ruiz. He did get traded after the trade or before the trade deadline, but still shows up as a Dodger. $39.99, and plenty of star players. Like, for example, this is going to come with me to Tampa. It's actually going to be a consignment, but there's some star power on the Dodgers, right? Definitely some star power on the Dodgers. Just had to flex that right there. Isn't this majestic? All right. Marlins loaded with rookies. Jazz Chisholm, Jesus Sanchez, Sixto Sanchez, and quite a few others, $74.99. Brewers, $34.99. You're looking for your star players there, like Christian Yelich. Well, this was game used. It actually doesn't smell that bad, but I mean, probably sweat a bit in it. I think it's game used. Can you tell anymore? Oh, not from any specific game, event, or season. Even on triple threads? Come on, man. Anyways, that's why it doesn't smell. Phillies, $59.99. Alec Boehm, your key player you're looking for there. Pirates and Ke'Bryan Hayes, $74.99. Padres, $79.99. You got Cronenworth, and you got some star power backing you up with Tatis. Giants, $54.99. Joey Bart leading the way on I froze. Am I still frozen? I got me on a couple different apps here. Good on drip. It may stutter when you have emojis coming out, but keep the emojis coming. So they count those things, so it's cool. Anyways, Cardinals, $64.99. Dylan Carlson, way underrated in my book. Rays, $54.99. Again, rookie power not too big. Luis Patino, but you do have Mosaic in there, and that could leave you wandering, right? And then, again, we could do some rip and ships after the break. But at this point, it is time to do roll call. All right. So I'm going to go on Facebook here just so I can message those. Again, the hopes is eventually we'll just load these on to Drip, and, we can do full runs on here where everybody's already in attendance. But, historically, when we do the breaks on Facebook, good to let people in the break know that we're actually running it, right? Doesn't hurt. So I just got to get the link here. Again, we have a couple other breaks that we're now filling. I'll talk about them after we're done with this one. So if that gives you any incentive to stick around, when you're looking at breakers, I do think it's important that you watch them and see one, if they know what the heck they're doing. I would hope after, almost 8 years of doing breaks, I do know what I'm doing. But also, do they, are they the style of breaks that you like? So we are going to share this real quick on my timeline. In the group. And I'm going to start shouting out names. If you're already here, I know John's here. I know Mike Kelly's here. One of the Mike Kellys are here. I think both of you are in this break. I am watching the feeds on both Facebook and Drip. So I am watching the feeds on both Facebook and Drip. And I think once I'm done using my cell phone, I can go on YouTube as well. So I can have all three resources to look at there. All right, here we go. So John McClellan's here. Gregory Krause, John Wright, Jeff Lukowitz. I think you're here. Yes, you're here. Michael Kelly. Steve is here. One is here. Is the other one here? Steve Marone and Richard Olvera. Not a long list. Again, this is still the experimental. It's not letting you order with PayPal. It was giving Jeff a problem too. And then, Jeff, did you just restart the app and go in and then it was fine? Because he messaged me with the same problem, and then like 2 minutes later he was able to get it to go through. So if there's a problem ordering it now, what I'll do is I'll leave it up for you, and we'll figure it out after the fact. Which team were you teams were you looking to order? Pirates. All right. So try restarting your app and go back in. It may just need you to re-enter the PayPal information again or something like that. I don't know. I actually put something in one of my own things in the cart and tried to go all the way up to the very end, and I didn't have any problems, obviously. But I got it all the way up to the very end, and I didn't have any problems. So, all right. So for everybody, the Pirates are now gone. Anybody else having any issues or having any questions before we get started? I just got to send a couple messages out. Let's see. You're not here. And you are not here. All right, so again, we're in roll call, making sure everybody's here. And teams can be purchased all the way up until we show the first hit, and then that part's over. I guess we'll see how this works on Drip. I guess I would just have to delete them off the screen in order to make that happen. All right. Let me see what it does for me. I think I can do this from here. Featured shows happening now. There we are. Let's see. I'll go through this again. Yeah, mine's letting it go through. So I'm not going to go all the way through, but it's definitely letting it go through. So if there's a problem, we'll just leave the Pirates active and up, and then maybe you just have to grab them later or something. We'll figure it out. New platform, so I'm still learning things here too. So again, everybody should have been messaged. We're ready to roll. Remaining teams are at the bottom of the screen, or if you're on the app, the little whatever symbol, the little shopping bag symbol. So once we show the first hit, then we kill the teams that are still available. Good luck, everybody. And again, if you're just joining us, not only is it the 5 boxes that are shown in that picture, I decided, hey, it's the holidays. Let's throw in this little box here into the mix as well to kind of kick off our first full-size break streaming on the Drip platform. We'll eventually get Instagram in the mix, but we're able to not only show off what we're doing on Drip, but we got it through Facebook, which I've been breaking on for years. We got it on YouTube. We've got a nice established YouTube channel with plenty of content on it. Twitch. Likewise, we've been on Twitch a while. So feel free to help us out. Feel free to subscribe. We'll get to these in a minute. I want to get through the first hit. No, we don't want to kill the fun and show an autograph right away. If we get one in the silver packs, right? I want to give a couple more minutes for people to get in. Oh, John got the Pirates through. Good. That's what happened to Jeff. You have to use the stream products and not the bottom list. Okay. I guess are you using a PC or the app? Just so I know. Because I think the app doesn't have a bottom list. So maybe. Oh, you are using the app. Okay. So use the stream products and not the bottom list. Oh, maybe when you tilt it sideways, the list shows up. I have to watch some more of these that are not my own. All right. I always take the die cuts out first because they tend to slide around. So what do we got here? Eddie Matthews. Give that a little 1 cent love. And again, even though we've got and we've started, it's not too late to jump in once we show the first hit. And the first hit is in my hands. First hit is in my hands. Let me just take a look-see here. Is it one of... nope, it's not a miss. It's definitely a hit. So from that point on, then teams are no longer available. So again, good luck, everybody. And let's rip you a new one. So Topps update. We got Brent Honeywell Jr. For simple Topps base, upside down, right side up. They're never going to make them face the same way. The second I turn them, they go the other way, so I just kind of just roll with it. All about that base, looking for some big rookies. There's a lot of them in 2021. We actually on Drip spent a little bit of time talking about that. For those who say that there's no good rookies out there, well, I came up with 25 of them that are worth investing in my opinion, out of this rookie class. You know, there's so much hype in the hobby right now that when some of the hype guys are just down on things, then everybody's like, yeah, there's nothing there. And it's like, yeah, I've been watching baseball since I was like 5. There's a lot in 2021. And I think what's going to end up happening is those who are, like, all right, there's a lot of opportunity here next year. They're going to be stocking up on wax like nobody's business. And then it's going to go up. I did it last year. It works. So here we got a Topps Gold 1505 out of 2021. Kevin Pillar took a fastball to the face and pretty much had to be forced to take a short-term injured list stint and came back ready to go. That guy wanted to play with blood on his uniform. I like to see that. Jesse Winker, All-Star Game. So this year, the All-Star Game cards are inserts, in case anybody hadn't noticed. Reese Hoskins. And so this is the rookie debut. Doesn't carry as much weight as the true rookies, but Andrew Vaughn, both his true rookie and his rookie debut card are in the update series. We got Akil Baddoo, Kybert Ruiz. That's also a debut. I think he was all the way back in Series 1, if I'm not mistaken. He's a guy, and especially moving him to the Nationals, I think that's a good opportunity for him to flourish out there, as much as I don't want to see that being a Mets fan. I want to see good competition coming to the National League East. Well, yeah, I do. Otherwise, all the games would suck to watch. I don't know. It's kind of like watching the Giants play any team in the NFC East. Oof. But I digress. Eagles were able to handle those Jets today. Might not be so easy next week. J.A., what's happening? Excuse me. So let's see what we got here. Alex Kirilloff, rookie debut. Now, this is a gold rainbow foil. The golds are exclusive to the jumbos. I need to drink real quick. Golds are only in the jumbos. So I don't know what the print run is on them. They don't come numbered. Somebody figured it out a couple years ago, and it was like in the 700s. Probably more like the 800s. Don't worry, it's not the new junk era. I just don't understand. Somebody's, I mean, a lot of people are complaining about XR because they have all those 1-of-1s in XR. There's one guaranteed in every case, and it's ruining the hobby. It ruined the hobby in the 90s. And this is probably being said somebody who wasn't even born in the 90s. No, what ruined the hobby in the 90s was you only had one card and there was 10 million of it, all right? Calm down. There's a lot to be excited here. Everybody's going to be such a naysayer, Anyways, got the first hit in my hand. So if you're not checking out right now, now's the time. This is the last opportunity. First hit is in my hand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a few more seconds here. All right. So I'm going to pop this into the back of the pile. That's, oh, you already saw it, team. Oh, that's how much time you got left before I start deleting all the remaining teams. So we got Yogi Berra. You got Jose Ramirez, Blake Snell, Corey Ray. I usually don't put it in the top loader. We won't do that again. Luis Patino, Joey Bart. So again, time is running out to pick up a team in this break. There's 5 boxes plus 1 in this one as we added a little special bonus. So this is our first time going full steam on drip here. And the first hit is going to be somebody who was a major prospect for the Yankees a few years back. A couple Tommy John surgeries slowed him down. I don't think he's going to be a starting pitcher per se long term, but he's a guy who had some flashes this past season, looking good. James Kaprelian for the Athletics. So that being the first hit, we're going to take these other ones that are up here, and we're just going to real quick, as Matt Hardy would say, delete, delete, delete. This will just take a couple seconds, and then we'll go full speed from here on out. And I'll still leave some options for rip and ship afterwards if anybody's interested. Again, we carry about 250 different SKUs. So we have a lot of stuff to offer. And you'll get a better picture of that when we pass live from Collectors Con. I don't know, it might be crazy busy, but I just might, even if it's just a few minutes, just a little glimpse of it. We're going to be in Tampa, Florida. So again, I do move up and down the East Coast and probably see a little bit more traveling than normal in my future. So, all right, let's continue. Let's take a look at what's in these box loaders now. All right, so you got 2 Tech anniversary cards. I love Tech. I wish they would bring it back as a standalone set again. And got a couple nice ones here. Again, we were talking about the Brewers. You're looking for Christian Yelich. And Joey Bart for the Giants. It's not too shabby there. So we got Yelich and Joey Bart. And then our 2 silver packs. Oh my goodness. Whew. Did anybody get this team? I hope somebody got this team. I mean, I'll be happy with it if it's mine, but oh my goodness. Brent Honeywell Jr. Imagine if we had started off with this. But I have the feeling if I had said, the first hit's a miss, there was just too many teams to get anybody excited about it. You got Jeff Bagwell. Luis Patino. And I guess this is coming to Collector's Con with me, which is ironic because this guy signed at the very first one. This is number 12 out of 25. We have an orange parallel, Ronald Acuna Jr. And it's not just the orange. It's the signed one. Now for sale. It's nicely centered. I think that's worth getting a grade on. They don't grade the centering on the sticker, right? It's just a card. So Ronald Acuna Jr. numbered 12 of 25. That's a good start right there. Hot hands today. You might want to grab one of those ripping ships. I'm feeling lucky. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Are you? Oh, yeah. All right, let's see what's in the other pack. So we got Geraldo Perdomo. Or is it Geraldo? Probably Geraldo. Fernando Tatis Jr. That's fun. Nelson Cruz. And Tom Glavine closing out the silver pack. Me on Facebook. I said fun, not the other word. Like why I said, is fun not allowed to be said on Facebook? I don't know. Just weird. Oops. I mean, there's a lot of words you can't say on Facebook, and they should censor them out. For example, if you say or then I get it. But fun, I don't understand. I don't know. Sometimes I think they censor the fun out of me. That's why I'm liking broadcasting on Drip here. So, moving right along. All right, we got hit number 2 in my hands. Nate Pearson, who did not have the best 2021. Him and Mackenzie Gore were two that were by many expected to be like dominant, pitcher candidates for Rookie of the Year. Oh, yeah, hit number 3, I guess. Everything right up there? Got Andrew Vaughn. Now, this is the true rookie, not the rookie debut. So I'll give this a little 1 cent love right now. Trevor Larnach, all about that base. Here comes Dylan Carlson. tell when they're upside down. And what do we got here? This is the blue border, so it's not numbered, but it's the first parallel up for an insert. And this year, the All-Star Game cards are inserts and not part of the regular set, so it makes sense that they have a blue. Corey Knebel, that's the regular rainbow foils, which can also be obtained in the jumbos, but again, the gold ones are exclusive to only the jumbo boxes. Alex Kirilloff. Got Craig Kimbrell. It's a regular All-Star Game card. Yelich with the throwback. Your Mean Mercedes. A debut card for Jared Kelenic. His regular rookie card is also in here. Bobby Dalbec, rookie debut. And Kyle Funkhauser. Yeah, he's been on the prospect radar for a little while. I don't think he's going to end up being an ace, but hey, he's made it to the show, so that's always a plus. Nick Gordon. Wow, it's been a long time coming for him. What was he, 2014? Yeah, first-round pick, June of 2014. There has been many a Bowman prospect comment of his that's been out there. Rougned Odor, 241 out of 299. So that is the sparkly orange right there. And I believe the Yankees have let him go on his merry way. Now, this one's going to be confusing because the All-Star Game, originally supposed to be in Atlanta, ended up getting moved to Colorado. This guy, originally signing a multi-year contract with Colorado, wanted out so badly he ended up in St. Louis. Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals is going to be the next hit. So Nolan Arenado, Cardinals with a hit. Chris Bryant. Who's this? Brian Reynolds All-Star card. Akil Baddoo. And there's Kelenic with the true rookie. So a little 1 cent left. DJ Peters. Ryan Mountcastle rookie debut. I'll tell you what, I don't think enough people took notice of him banging out, 33 home runs this year. If he does it again, he's gonna be an all-star if he's at like 15, 18 home runs. You know, maybe not a starter, but he's gonna get somebody's attention. Joe Adell rookie debut. Here's another guy. 2020 did not treat him very kindly. He's young. He needed a little more time to kind of get things going before his major league debut. But, you know, it's just there's this unique class here. All right. First, you got the shortened season for the pandemic. Now we're wondering, is there going to be a shortened season for a lockout all within 2 out of 3 years? There's just a group of players that it's like, they're just going to get thrown into the fire. And he showed some improvement in 2021. So we talked a little bit about him when we did our top 25 rookies of 2021. I believe I had him at number 1, too. I don't have the list in front of me. Let's see. Let's get these piled up in the box here. All right. So we're not too deep into this break per se. This jumbo box is probably going to take like 50% of the on-screen time of doing this. But, man, what a start already with a Ronald Acuna numbered to 25 auto out of the silver pack. And we're looking for the manufactured relic now. That's the last hit that we're looking for in this box. The auto was James Kaprelian, and the All-Star Stitches was Nolan Arenado. So we got Jazz Chisholm, Evan White, and number 60 Sanchez with a debut card. Jake Cronenworth debut card. There's gold in them Dar Hills. Dexter Fowler, Angels. Cal Ripken. With an insert flashback there. All-Star Trevor Rogers. I believe he was the only rookie card guy on the All-Star team. Greg Maddux. Brian Hayes with the debut. Khalil Lee made his debut for the Mets this year. The Royals prospect for a number of years. What was it? 2016. So not quite as long of a journey as Nick Gordon, but you know, a lot of these kids start this this journey at the age of like 17 years old now. So it takes a little while, especially if they're coming from like the Dominican. They're going to like a baseball academy for high school. They'll get their feet wet with some rookie league ball. And then they take it from there. You know, some stumble a little bit. Some have growing pains. Taylor Trammell. And others like Acuna and Soto seem like they were born ready for this. Another gold foil. That's Tyler Ivey for the Astros. And a little black gold for the Nationals. Juan Soto. Give that a little one set love. Trey Turner, All-Star card. Mookie Betts. There's Pujols as a Dodger. There's Jonathan India, and that's the true rookie, so we'll give that a little 1 cent love right now. True rookie of your National League Rookie of the Year. And there's his debut card, not far behind. And that's a wrap for that. 4 packs left to go in the jumbo. And then we'll pop some hits next with a Mosaic Choice. Get a little all killer, no filler going right there. So, again, we do have a baseball break and a football break currently filling right now on Facebook, and I'm thinking it might be time to bring some of that over here in the near future and see if we can move some teams off of Drip. So, again, for those who know me on Facebook and watch me there regularly, it might be a little changes coming little by little. I talked about it starting even back in September. I said fourth quarter, there's going to be a lot going on. And, well, especially on the behind-the-scene side, there's been a lot going on. And some of it's already ready to go, including us streaming on here. And some of it is still waiting in the wings to happen. One pile. I'm mixing the piles up. That goes there. That goes there. And this card is numbered 193 out of 2021. Mariners, Jared Kelenic. It's the rookie debut, but it still looks nice in gold, doesn't it? Still looks nice in gold. So that'll get an honorable mention later when we recap. Jake Arrieta, rainbow foil. Garrett Crochet, Ozzie Albies, Francisco Lindor. And we're back. All about that base with the jumbo packs. Lots of base cards to go around. Yeah, baseball, I feel like it's not as big a deal as in other sports when a guy's rookie cards are more than a year old. I feel like in football we got very short-term memories, and it's other than Justin Herbert, I think we've forgotten a lot about some of the good 2020 rookies out there, or 2019 or 2018. Basketball. Well, this year's rookie class is kind of somewhat forgettable. So I think everybody's still concentrating on Zion, Luka, and what is it? Ja got hurt, right? But he's got a Chronicles card that everybody's going nuts for because a rapper who recently passed away was in the background. The Menendez brothers were not, though. They were otherwise indisposed. But it's awfully quiet in here today, especially. Let's see. Yeah, not much. Not much chatter. I don't know. You're leaving me. You're running at the risk of me doing all the material for this. For those watching on Drip, I definitely have no problem with interruptions in the comments. They're welcome. You know, got Merrill Kelly there with a gold foil, and then with a gold, 1583 out of 2021, Steven Duggar. Christian Yelich. Got Shane Bieber, Vlad Jr., Luis Patino, and Drew Vaughn. All right, 2 more packs to go on this jumbo. Again, most of the cards in the break coming out of this box. So this is the one that's going to take the longest. And then we're going to see lots of shiny stuff from that point on. Although I did add a little splash of wintry mix with a holiday mega box that I figured, hey, we'll just throw that in there. Why not? And I think I got us the manufactured relic in my hand. I also got this die-cut Big Papi. And as you can see, you know, my angle, a little bit different than most other breakers. I want to interact with you. I want to make eye contact. I mean, I can't actually see you, but I feel like if you're watching this, not just, you know, about the cards, but it's about us. It's about talking sports, talking hobby. It makes it a more enjoyable experience. So we're getting close to the end of 2021 baseball coming out, although I do believe there is a little bit of overlap this year. Happened last year with a few Topps things. Not so much on the baseball end, but the wrestling, man, that went deep into the year. It's supposed to this year as well, but with Panini taking over the license, they're only going to get so much leeway on that. I think Panini wants to have one product before WrestleMania comes out, so they gotta get on the horn and fix. Oh man, another card number to 25. Look at that, 8 out of 25. Patrick Weigel. All right, it's not an autographed Acuna, but it is a guy who formerly was in the Braves system. Did he play with them? Yeah, in 2020, he pitched 2/3 of an inning for Atlanta, and that was enough for Milwaukee to know that he needed to come over there. I actually still have a 1 of 1 of this guy, 2017 Tech, I think. So Patrick Weigel, numbered to 25. Little black gold, Pete Alonso. Tatis All-Star Game, glass now. And then we are back to base X. Last hit for this box coming up soon. And in the jumbos, usually you get an autograph, an all-star stitches, and when it's an update, otherwise it's like a, player jersey piece. And then a manufactured relic. Gold foil for the Phillies. Alec Bohm, rookie debut. So his true rookie is in Series 1, but for update, this isn't a bad grab right there. Alec Bohm, rookie debut. And then All-Star Game, manufactured patch. This one is going to the Rangers. Adolis Garcia. Adolis Garcia, not numbered. Rangers. Max Muncy, Joe Musgrove. And for the update box, this will officially be a wrap. But don't worry, we still have 5 more boxes to go. Wait a minute, it's a 5-box mixer. How does that math work? Well, we threw in a mega box of Topps Holiday because that's just the kind of type of year it is, right? It's holiday time of year. Let's do a Mosaic Choice. We got 2 of these to blow through, so we'll do this. We'll do the mega box next. Why not? What would you guys rather see next? Let's get some interaction here. Would you rather me do the holiday box next or the Ben Baller Chrome? Holiday box or Ben Baller Chrome? Which would you rather see as the next box that we open up? Got 2 votes for holiday on the drip side. Are we freezing on Facebook? Now I froze. It says I'm still connected. Are we good? All right. Yeah, it froze for a second on Facebook too. Clean? Okay. So, again, I think I got this one off Jose Ramirez, silver. Got another Jose. No way. Jose Garcia with a Mosaic parallel. Let's show off those autographs. Braves, Ian Anderson. Had a bunch of him come out lately, including a gorgeous patch in National Treasures. A lot of people complain about the pitcher autographs this year, but there's been a lot of good pitchers in this rookie class. So I think there's about, 7 of them that I said was worth looking out at. Sam Huff. His number is probably larger than that, but, most of us kind of discredit the pitchers. So if I think that there's 7 good ones out there, it probably means there's really more. This one's numbered 17 out of 64. This is one of the exclusive parallels out of the choice boxes, and that's Luis Castillo. Then we got Isaac Paredes, Tigers. And this one is numbered 48 out of 64. Got Jared Oliva and Joey Bart for the Giants. A nice Mosaic rookie right there. So, again, there's a few rip and ship items there. We're going to talk about some breaks that we have, and we can upload those when we discuss it after the recap for this break. I am looking to be done with the 2 breaks that I have posted right now, a baseball and a football, before leaving for Tampa. So hopefully we can make that happen. Mega gets the victory, 3 votes to nothing. You want to see that Ben Baller box, but you want to see it a little bit later, and that's fine. Doing the ornament, cool. Oh, that's a nice one. Mike Trout. So, based on the borders, it's probably not worth getting graded, but I wonder, has anybody ever graded one of these? I don't know. They shine this year, though. Last year they were kind of plain. This year you got the shiny stuff. Nice. There you go. All right. So how many packs are in here? Like 10? So definitely have to keep your eyes out in these because there are some oddball short prints that can pop up. So the regular code on cards is 420 at the bottom. So I'm going to keep an eye out for any short prints because they are a little bit easier to miss in this set. Unless this year they flip them around nicely. That never hurts. And then some of the inserts are hard to tell because they're almost like etched, like the snowflakes. They call it Metallic Holiday. They're in like every other pack. Well, that's what I didn't do. You got to kind of run your hand across it and see if it's one of those or not. It was backwards. Okay. That helps. Oh, see, this one's not. This is card code 426. So it's not backwards in the pack. If you look at Joey Gallo's arm, all right, instead of the usual armor that you see some batters wear, he's got a candy cane for an arm guard. Again, there's short prints and then there's super short prints. Let's see, what are the odds again? Holiday variation short print, 1 in 7 packs. Rare holiday variation, 1 in 20 packs, so every other box. Super rare holiday variation, 1 in 160 packs. So like that's I think that's a 1 per case. Or maybe a fraction better. The card code is 426 on the bottom. 426. Here we go. This one is one of the metallics. So Elvis Andrus. So if you look at it side by side, it's not really much different. But if you feel the card, you can feel, you know, that little extra bumpiness to it. And that way you know what it is. So 427 is the slightly rarer one. I'm guessing 428 is the super short print. I don't know. I don't have Cardboard Connection in front of me at the moment. And that's probably why it was flipped. All right. We got our relic in here. So we do have our hit. All right, here's another etched one. So Justin Upton. Again, I pulled them out because it's when I'm running through the cards, you're never going to be able to tell. So I just kind of find them out beforehand and show them off. I'm usually pretty good at getting them, but forgive me if one slips through and doesn't end up getting. You know, you probably don't have a short print when you have a metallic in the same pack. Oh, this is a cool one. We got an etched, a metallic here, and it's Jared Kalnick. So, and hopefully if I end up selling this card later on, I remember that it's a metallic. All right, now this one is also 426. Oh, you got the Mariners? Why did I think the Mariners were open? Never mind. Yeah, you have the Mariners. My apologies. Oh, I ended up with the Cardinals. Nobody bought the Cardinals? I think that's the first time I haven't sold the Cardinals in like over a year. So that one's yours. So you need to remember that that's an etched 420s. Yeah. Light them up. All right. I think I took out all the short prints and stuff out of here. So let's roll. You got Trevor Larnach, Shohei Ohtani, Marcus Semien, who managed to make his free agency signing with the Rangers before the lockout. Now, I got to wonder, is the lockout going to affect autographs for Topps? Panini does not have the MLB license, but they're through the MLB Players Association. Topps, it's both. So you got to wonder, because it's MLB, and MLB is taking quite a stance, deleting all picture profiles, photos from the website. I don't know. Could this affect signatures that haven't been done yet? Now, keep in mind, Topps works out months in advance. So they've probably got stuff that had already been sent out from Stadium Club. I mean, they're probably good until like halfway through the year. So I don't think it's going to be like an immediate issue. But if there's a long-term lockout, could Topps be affected? They do deals individually with players too, though. So I got to think it would not. But it's just one of those interesting things to think about with the lockout going on. Anybody got some insight into that? Opinion, firsthand knowledge, guesses. Got Akil Baddoo, Casey Mize, Luis Patino. The thing I really like about the holiday megas is that you've got, you don't have to worry about like the rookie debuts like you see a lot with the Chrome update when they do that. Although I feel like they're not doing that this year. I don't know. Are they? I don't get notification on retail products. Dalton Varsho. Usually when people start. Oh no! Out of the three main sports going over to Fanatics, I think baseball is in the best shape as far as the hobby goes, just because there's so much good talent. Way too much good talent in baseball right now. Young talent. Jazz Chisholm. Tyler Stevenson, Ryan Mountcastle, Joey Bart. So all these guys in all three series. Oh, I missed one. Mike Yastrzemski is a metallic. Caught it on the flip side, though. And then we got Brian Hayes. Let's have a look. Now, I think baseball actually, look at how awful this football season's going. Like, I almost think I might get Panini allocations back before the year's over. This has been an ugly football season. Does anybody think differently? Does anybody think this football season's just been an amazing year? I'd like to try the drugs that you're on. So yeah, it's been a rough year watching football this year. I mean, you got like two big rivalry teams like the Seahawks and the 49ers. It was brutal. Anthony Rendon, Angels with a hit. Yeah, I do too. I'm a Giants fan, but I mean the Giants just can't get out of their own way when it comes to front office stuff. I think that team's going to be in the crapper for probably the next 5 years, the way that they've set themselves up. They've really got to do a true rebuild. Don't get me wrong, very talented player. Hasn't worked out well because of injuries, but that's the kind of thing you only find out in hindsight. But Saquon Barkley was the wrong player for the Giants to draft in 2018. Is that plain and simple? That plain and simple. Wrong player. When you have no offensive line, they had a great offensive line for a number of years, and one by one they retired, and then you have nobody left. At that point, they've kind of worked on fixing it, but their backfield on defense was a mess. They were a team that was known for also having good defense up front, good linebackers. All they had was a bunch of wide receivers, and one of which was an head case prima donna, Odell Beckham. So then the Browns fell in love with him for a little while, and then they didn't. And now he's on the Rams, and I'm sure things will go nice this year, and then who knows what he'll figure out to Okay, greatest running backs of all time, right? I don't think anybody can keep him out of the top 10, and many would say he's number one. Probably number one in our lifetime. I never saw Jim Brown play. Barry Sanders. The Giants could have had Barry freaking Sanders. And just like that Lions team, never did anything for 10 years. Why? Because the rest of the team is in shambles right now. They got to get it figured all out. I mean, you can't have, all pro at every position. But running back's the last thing on the list. Granted, they did have good wide receivers. Now there might have been some overlap, Good pass catching back's important. And Barkley did do that. So I'm not going to say, it was a total loss picking him up. But in this game, if you don't have that A quarterback, you're screwed. Giants have been shooting themselves in the foot for years now on draft picks. All right? And don't get me wrong, when they drafted Odell Beckham Jr., he was the perfect pick. He was actually a no-brainer, so I can't really give them any credit for making it. Now, obviously, in hindsight, it didn't end up working out in the long run, but that's the only good pick the Giants have made, and it's more of a case of, there was no reason not to draft him at that point, whereas, you could at least say, unlike the Jets, who get the first pick overall and still get it wrong, or the second pick or whatever. Oh, we're going to have some die cuts in here, aren't we? All right. So, Ben Baller die cut for Alec Boehm. Phillies. Yeah. Some of that's bad luck, though, with the Jets, and some of it is mismanagement of good players. I don't know, man. I think a lot of Lions fans would argue with you. But kudos to them. They won today. I didn't even realize they won a game last year. what was it, the last game of the year? I must admit, last week of the season, I probably wasn't paying attention too much. All right, we got some color already. Isn't Joe Namath statistically like the worst Hall of Famer ever? Nice. So autographs, again, a very tough pull. 1 in every 422 packs. A little bit better than that because you do have a few parallels out there. But just in general, like that Ben's Diamond die cut of Alec Boehm, that's 1 per box right there. 1 out of 24 packs. Yeah, and they had Megatron too, and what good did that do? They're not like, oh, we want to revel in our Super Bowl that we haven't won in 40 years. That's the Cowboys. But they won a few. The Lions just, it's rough. Oh, did we get another one? Yes, because we have a parallel. That's why. 33 out of 75. JD Martinez. I can't say they've had some star players over the years. I mean, I guess some of them were free agent pickups too. You know, some would say Boomer Esiason would be considered a star player. I don't think anybody would consider Chad Pennington a star player. Curtis Martin played for the Jets. Forte was a very good player. I don't know if he fits my definition of superstar. Star player, star power, definitely. Who have they drafted? Nobody good. They're just as bad as the Giants with that. Lions have drafted good players, and they just can't turn into victory. So Matt Stafford's looking great on the Rams. All right, we got some good parallels in here. Almost halfway through the box, and that's when I'll stop opening packs. But definitely some good color in this box. Lots of rookies. I like that. Yeah, man, quarterbacks can last 15, 20 years the way they're protected nowadays. All right, here we roll. What other inserts are we looking for? Are we just looking for parallels now? We got the Ben's Diamond. Icy is the other one we're looking for. Josh Donaldson. And I guess that's it right there. Fernando Tatis. And that would be the Icy insert. Icy to dull the pain, hot to relax away. So they should have done a fire parallel too. Jacob deGrom, Michael Conforto, Tariq Skubal, Shane McClanahan, green parallel, numbered 70 out of 99. JT Realmuto. And here comes the Bohm, ready or not, blue. 58 out of 75 for the Phillies. Numbered to 75. We'll give that a little more than just some 1 cent love. Longoria, Chapman, Christian Pache. And we got Lucas Giolito, numbered 23 out of 25, orange. Orange parallel, I got to give him a little top load action too. Fernando Tatis. Luis Garcia. Yeah, it's tough when defenders can't defend. Joey Bart. Or fear getting a fine. It's almost like good defensive players gotta ask for a little extra money so that they can cover those fines. Then they can continue to play like all pros. Bobby Dalbec, rookie. Yohan Moncada, Alec Bohm, rookie. Again, I think 2021's got so much to offer baseball-wise. Nick Senzel. Jesus Sanchez. Yeah, 2018, we got lucky. We got a historic two-way player. We got Acuna. We got Soto. 2019, we had a handful of big names, including Vlad Jr., Fernando Tatis, Pete Alonso. Eloy Jimenez often gets overlooked in that group. 2020, you got Bo Bichette and Arozarena. 2021, you have a lot of quantity that are definitely going to be well above average players. I think Ke'Bryan Hayes will probably get an all-star nod once or twice. There's a lot of these types of players in here. I think 2021 is actually a big year. You just might not have that surefire Hall of Fame type profile like we would expect Acuna to be, Shohei Ohtani. I think he could still make it because of what he's accomplishing. If he can, maybe not necessarily an MVP level, but just at a highly efficient level for like 5-6 years, be that player, and then finish out strong as a regular DH. Ohtani could end up in the Hall of Fame, even though he started a little bit later. Vlad could be a Hall of Famer. There's a lot of guys. It's going to be tough because, when you look at the Hall of Fame voting, you also got to look at the era the player played in. It's super competitive. There's going to be guys that like, hey, I did better than Harold Baines, and maybe history says they don't get it. And here's an 86 throwback, Christian Yelich. I'll tell you what, there was one name that I was really glad made it, and you're probably going to think it was Gil Hodges, but I was glad he made it too, but it wasn't him. Buck O'Neil. One of the greatest Negro League players of all time. And he lived a very long life, and then he's been, he passed away a few years back, but he was very active. Even I think he was about 90 when he passed away. Still active, speaking and signing, telling stories of the past, keeping that time period alive in history. 28 out of 50, John Lester. And we've actually pulled some ink of his before in historic autographs. I think one of my favorite autographs we pulled was a duel with him and what was it, Cool Papa Bell, and it was out of Friends and Foes, and they were definitely enemies. So what do we got here? Jared Walsh with the Rookie Cup, Chris Bryant, and we'll finish off with Alex Bregman there. So I was glad to see him make it in. All right, next deck. Do we get any more parallels? We already pulled 4, and we've gone as low as number to 25. Are there any left? Might have gotten them all. I hope that we don't repeat mistakes of the past, and I hope we don't miss any games for baseball. Again, you've got a certain group of players that, coming up into this league, they're facing challenges that have never happened before. I guess you could say 94, 95 with the strike. But I mean, player development back then even it wasn't anywhere near close to what it is now. These kids nowadays, you have so many kids that are playing well. A lot of front offices, unless you're like a mega superstar, you're kind of getting written off at 31 or 32 if you're expecting any money. Yeah, that can be said for both sides. I mean, look at some of these lucrative player deals that just got signed because the expectation is the new bargaining agreement is going to give a lot of options. That's why, again, the Max Scherzer deal that the Mets made, not to bring up my team again, but it is literally one of the top free agent signings of the winter. So I will talk about my team a little bit. 3 years, ridiculous sum of money, but because it's such a short-term deal, and with new ownership, it was kind of quiet last year compared to what I think a lot of the hometown fans were hoping. I do think the Mets made some good moves last year, and obviously some things fell apart for some moves that didn't work out late in the season. But Detroit picked them up, so it's all good. But only one parallel so far. We got most of them in the first part of the box. But that Scherzer deal shows, we're going to throw around some cash. All right. Scherzer's not going to lock them for 7, 8, 10 years. So if it ends up being a mistake, oh well. It'll be water under the bridge soon. We do finish off with one more parallel. Insert parallel. All right. Joe Adell. This is actually a pretty decent box. So I think that if he has one decent year, there's Nate Pearson, then that deal's worth it. Like by decent, I mean like one Max Scherzer decent year. And then he has an average year and a year wiped out by injury or ineffectiveness, and it's still a good deal. Honest opinion right there. Just because of the timing of it. You know, in another period of time, it might not be such a great deal if he doesn't perform. But in this case, that's the signing that they needed to make. Because now, during this time in the lockout, where you're going to turn on Major League Network and they're going to be showing you clips of things that happened 30 years ago. They may have the Yule log on for like 6 hours. It'll be a bit more interesting to be a fan of the Mets. Byron Buxton signing. Some might say he signed a hometown friendly deal. I think he liked it there, so he's going to stay. Jose Ramirez, throwback. And maybe, just maybe, this year he'll play a full season, minus whatever games they're locked out of. Dane Dunning. And what do we got coming up here? Anderson Tejada. How about your reigning, defending National League MVP? A little Bryce baby for you. Bryce Harper, numbered 77 of 99. Oh, icy and hot. Look at that. Ronald Acuna Jr. Did I end up with the Phillies? Yes, I did. 16 out of 50. Acuna owning this break. And me still owning the Braves. I did try to sell all the teams, though. I really did. That's why we're here on Drip. We want to sell all the teams, right? So we'll do a few breaks really light on Drip to try to get the flow going, so to speak. Dylan Carlson closing out the stack. All right. All killer, no filler time coming up. This one. Let's put this over here. Let's do the Mosaic Choice, the second one. And then we'll finish off with Topps Chrome Sapphire. Again, more pick your team stuff coming to Drip. And we'll talk about what we have currently. Pick your team, and we'll give you the opportunity to get them here on Drip. How's that sound? Got Marco Gonzalez with a silver. Also got him with a regular mosaic. Numbered 2 out of 88 for the Marlins. Braxton Garrett. Again, Marlins loaded with rookies. You got Chaz. You got the 2 Sanchez's. Braxton Garrett was a former first-round pick, I believe. And this is the Numbered to 88 parallel. And then you've got Tucupita Marcano. It says rookie autographs, but there's no rookie card logo, I guess. Oh, there's none on Braxton Garrett, too. I don't remember this guy getting a base card in Topps. I wonder if he did. Usually Panini and Topps, at least they're still on the same page with the rookie cards. Check this out. For Detroit Rock City, Casey Mize. We haven't seen this color combo before. And this one is numbered 2 out of 8. Nice. That's a definite honorable mention for the Tigers. What do you think? When we do the recap, back in the day, we used to do hit of the night. Do you guys want to vote on hit of the night when we do the recap? 21 out of 64, Brent Rooker. Another rookie parallel there. And Choice exclusives. Sam Huff and Josh Fleming close it out. Hey, we haven't opened Sapphire yet. You don't know that. We've got a few decent things, though. All right. Last one. Trying to reestablish some traditions on here. I guess we'll fold this guy up too. All right, Sapphire. I love opening these up. Love it. Should have gotten more. Oh yeah. Blue Sapphire. So this year, again, you do get a guaranteed auto. And you get some nice parallels. We got one in here. Even just the base star players or base rookie players add up in this. It almost was, but this nice parallel I got in my hand, actually somebody picked up, we'll say today, so we don't really give it away. And there's the autograph. We did move a few teams today. We'll see who it is. All right, here we go. Every card's going to get some 1 cent love here. John Means, Ryan Castellani, Jose Garcia, and Dylan Cease. Jorge Soler. Randy Domnak. Zach Elfin. He's like the guy that makes those cookies, right? Jordan Hicks. Alex Verdugo. Marcell Ozuna. Jeff Mathis. Anthony Descalfini. There you go. Trevor Story. Not sure how that story is going to go this year. At least until after the lockout, we won't find out. Caleb Smith. Jordan Montgomery. Adbert Alzolay. And Tanner Houck for the Red Sox. There's a rookie card there. Another star card in Jacob deGrom for the Mets. Antonio Senzatella. San Francisco Giants. Trevor Bauer. Jonathan Daza. Asdrubal Cabrera. Austin Hedges. Jesus Luzardo. All right, here comes that parallel. Blue Jays was correct. Bo Bichette, second-year card. Not bad. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10, Bo Bichette. It's decent. Drew Rasmussen. Jose Martinez. Did he ever even play for the Mets? Didn't they DFA him quickly? I don't know. Clark Schmidt. Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Carson Kelly. And not numbered, Nationals. Luis Garcia with an autograph. And that's the conclusion of our first full-size break on Drip. So we're going to do a little recap and show off all the hits that we went through. And you tell me when we're all done which one you feel is hit of the night. All right, let's get started with this. I need a thick sleeve. Where are they? I guess I'll get a new one. Yeah. That's the one I was looking for. So we got Rangers, Adolis Garcia. We'll also have some honorable mentions in here. John Lester to 50. Giolito, number to 25. That got deleted, so It still shows up on the app. Yeah, that's too late. That's weird. Now I'm curious because I may need to change the way I do that for the future. Okay. I appreciate the test. Huh. On my end, it's showing that it's gone. You'll have to explain to me how that still showed up. Because I got only 6 items showing up here. Was that something that was like stashed in the cart like you were considering it? Because everything else, that's all that shows. Weird. We got Nolan Arenado, Cardinals. All-Star stitches. And Joey Bart on the tech. Really? That's weird. Does anybody else have all the teams still showing? Because I did delete everything. A's, James Kaprelian. Padres, Tucupita Marcano. So that was just a glitch then? Not on the shopping cart? Okay. Weird. Does it show up somewhere else? Because I got it up here. It shows 6 items? Okay. Casey Mize, 2 out of 8 for the Tigers. Brent Rooker, numbered to 64. Alec Boehm, to 75. Phillies. Padres, Tatis gets an icy. Alec Boehm, Ben's Diamonds, die cut. And then J.D. Martinez, the numbered to 75 parallel. Braves, Ian Anderson, and that was not numbered. Sam Huff, also not numbered. Angels, Anthony Rendon. Alec Boehm again, this time with a gold foil for the Phillies. Brewers, Patrick Weigel to 25. Mariners, Jared Kelenic to 2021 on the rookie debut. Braxton Garrett, numbered to 88. Yeah, I don't know why yours is doing that. I thought I had that all cleared. Nobody else is doing that. Luis Garcia, Nationals. And then let's finish it up with Braves again. Ronald Acuna Jr. Icy insert out of Ben Baller. This one's numbered to 50. How about out of Sapphire? Bo Bichette, numbered to 10. And then numbered to 25. Ronald Acuna Jr. out of the Silver Packs in Topps Update. Delete. I'm trying to see here because they're not checked off, so they're not supposed to be showing. John, is your screen starting to disappear now on these other teams? There's a second spot, but it shows that these are not checked off and not active. But again, learning the new program here. New to me anyway. It's been around since April, so I guess you could say it's new. It's still all there. I'll tell you when I'm done. You don't have to actually purchase it, but if you want to put the Brewers in the cart and see if that works. I pretty much deleted everything that's in here, though. Yeah, you've got some kind of glitch going there. See if the Brewers works now. That's weird. Because if that worked, then I'll know to just go into managed product for the future. But now it shouldn't let you get anything, I would think. So what do y'all think hit of the night was? I mean, I'm totally unbiased in this one. I don't have a horse in the race. Not trying to suggest anyone in particular, but what do you got? What do you guys think hit of the night is? So I got one vote for Acuna. Yeah, probably not this time around. Sometimes we got some interesting races with a lot of votes to go around. So, are those items still showing up for you now? So even right now, this was a couple minutes ago. I just finished deleting them out of that other thing. They weren't supposed to be active. They weren't checked off anymore, but if they're still showing up there, then obviously just now. All right. I don't know then. But for everybody else, they're not there. They weren't there after the first thing I did. So appreciate that. All right. So anybody got anything for me at the moment? Any requests for any rip and ships? Again, I didn't put a big list up right now because I got a lot of things going in motion, getting ready, loading up for Collectors Con in Tampa this weekend. The show is Friday, VIP only. I think there's a trade night as well. And then Saturday and Sunday are the main shows. There's single day and 2-day admissions, and the VIP is all 3 days. So hopefully I'll see, I'll see somebody that's in this stream there. I'm sure I'll see lots of people there because that's a very busy show. But that's what I got for now. So again, last call. Anybody got anything for me right now? Otherwise, we'll sign it off, and tomorrow we'll figure out what we're going to do next. So, well, I still got 2 more breaks to do before I leave, hopefully. I don't want to do it at 1 o'clock in the morning when I just pulled into a hotel halfway between New Jersey and Florida. I'm trying to. I want to try to get those other 2 breaks done before leaving. So hopefully we can get some help with that. All right. So that's it then. No, that's always been a no. So I don't know why it was giving you that. And then I got other people saying there's only 6 things there. So I got a few messenger screenshots here. But all right. So yeah, definitely have a good night. Yeah, I got yours too. Yeah, I saw. I don't know. And it said just now, so very, very strange. All right. So I think that's all she wrote then. If anybody needs me, just get in contact, and we'll rip you a new one soon. Take care.